What up, it's your Timmers here. Now, this week I am going to be doing my reviews for Wes Anderson movies leading up to his new film, The French Dispatch, which comes out this Friday. So, here's my review for his first ever feature film, and that is his 1996 movie. Yeah, 1996 film, Bottle Rocket. Now, Bottle Rocket is actually based on a short film of the same name, and stuff like Loki, Wedding Crashers, and all. Luke Wilson will later go on to do other stuff here and there. And also, they also have a Dirt Brother, which I always keep forgetting they have a Dirt Brother, by the way. Because I guess maybe Owen and Luke are more of the Papa ones. The Dirt Brother is, of course, Andrew Wilson, who I thought was pretty fine and all that. Uh, you also had James Caan was also in this. I mean, I gotta say, Bottle Rocket, maybe it's not like his best work or anything, but I thought Bottle Rocket was really decent. I remember watching this thing on Sundance TV one time. I I thought it was a really decent Wes Anderson film. It was definitely really funny. It was definitely a film about. It was definitely a really decent dog film as well. Here you got Anthony, who is played by, who's of course played by Luke Wilson, who has been like released from this mental hospital, only to find his wacky friend Digna, played by Owen Wilson, determined to begin this outrageous crime spree. And so, like after recruiting the neighbor Bob, played by Robert Musgrave, the team pretty much embarked on this road trip in search of Dingan's previous boss, Miss Henry, played by James Caan. But of course, but the more they realize they do not know the first thing about true crime, about crime here. So they, crazy stuff pretty much ensues here. And of course, they pretty much discovers that debilitated but fictional Alpha Romaro Respire. And so, like, Dick and Anthony continue with the 75-year-old plan. And so, of course, the car breaks down eventually, and Anthony also reveals that the envelope Diggin gave to in this pretty much contains the rest of the cashier. So yeah, it's a really intriguing, like dark comedy. Obviously the chemistry between both Wilson brothers are definitely are of course really solid. I mean, obviously they're brothers in real life, so of course their chemistry is gonna be really decent. You also had like Haley Miller was also in this. Ned Down, Kamal Palana. You had some really decent supporting players here. Of course, Andrew Wilson played John Mapplethorpe slash Future Man here. Uh, and Andrew Wilson was pretty decent in this part. Uh, yeah, the road trip aspect is really fun here. The film was actually shot entirely in Dallas, Fort Worth, and Hillsborough, Texas here, and the scenery was really intriguing. The movie actually did pretty well with critics too. It has like an 85% Rotten Tomatoes, but did not really do so well financially. It only made about 480.6 million, but it pretty much became But this was pretty much the film that really jump started Wes Anderson's career, and of course, obviously, a great career with Owen Wilson because Owen Wilson and Wes Anderson has worked together loads of times after this. And yeah, a lot of reviews I'm going to be talking about does include Owen Wilson in it. So yeah, I won't be surprised if Wes Anderson ends up directing Owen Wilson in a Loki series. I mean, I won't be surprised there. But anyway, this is definitely really it is a really decent dark based comedy here. Yeah, Luma Cavazzo was also in this as well. She played like one of the female leads here as Inez. It was like pretty much like this low budget family affair that did pretty well with critics here. And it's of course pretty much about friendship. And it's a really decent 96 and like the Knights had some really decent independent fare, and Bottle Rocket was one of them. So I mean, yeah, it's crazy to believe how far Wilson came from Bottle Rocket. I mean, from this he's done so many stuff like from horror like Anaconda to comedies like let's say Starsky and Hutch and Wedding Crashes to the superhero genre now with Loki. I mean, yeah, almost it came a long way since Bottle Rocket, and Bottle Rocket is definitely really decent movie worth checking out. I mean, if you guys have not really ever seen Bottle Rocket, not sure we can find nowadays. Yeah, it doesn't really tell you where you can find it. I mean, it's a really decent film, so if you ever get a chance to watch it, go watch it. You might enjoy it or you might not enjoy it. Anyway, let me lead you guys. Have you ever watched the Wes Anderson movie Bottle Rocket? If so, what's up? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Favorite moments, favorite scenes? Where does this film end up on your favorite Wes Anderson films? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Henry signing out.